So besides this interview, what else are you doing for your filmmaking career today?
Oh, well, like today, so I think that, when you're making a film, my rule is that if you're not laughing or joking around on my film set, you can't work on my set, because when people are relaxed, it's like, I don't know if you ever watched basketball, but Michael Jordan, when he had the ball and there was like 3 seconds left and he knew he had to make a jump shot, his tongue would hang out. And he explained in his book that if my tongue is hanging out of my mouth, that means my body is relaxed. That means when my brain says make the shot, my body will do what the brain signal is sending. But if I'm uptight, I can't. So I shoot films every day on Instagram. Like today, it's my manager's birthday, Jane Kell.
Oh, nice.
And when the sun's at the right lighting, I asked 2 other clients of hers to come and join me, and we're gonna make the short film to wish her happy birthday. It's still filmmaking.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I'm always, if I see something that interests me and I have a moment, I'll shoot a film. And here's another thing of advice. The new director's reel is Instagram. 6 of the last 8 jobs I got were because people saw my work on Instagram. Get your work out there. It's not Facebook. It's not a director's reel in the link. It's not a director's reel on a DVD. People are looking at Instagram. I know a lot of actors who get work through Instagram too. Everyone is looking at Instagram because it's very visual. So I make little short films.
So you're either uploading your video or you're just filming it with the camera to the Instagram video part?
And
okay.
I try to, because they can't be more than 60 seconds, so I try not to, I think editing is important. Alfred Hitchcock did Rope, and it had like 0 editing, but at the end he said, film must be cut. He didn't want to do it again because it was good, but if you really want to effectively tell a story, you're going to have to edit. So for these films I do, I usually have 1 or 2 edits because they have to be under 60 seconds, but you could tell a story in 60 seconds if you think it through. So yes, I'm not getting paid. I'm not on a set with a bunch of people, but I'm still directing. I'm still filmmaking. So I'm going to be doing a short film like 2 hours from now in downtown LA for my manager.
Who's the best person you've ever worked with in Hollywood?
That's a good question. It's also loaded for me, but I'm gonna, if you allow me to rephrase it.
Sure.
So I will share with you the person who most challenged me to become a better director. So I directed a film called Spout, which is this artsy vampire film starring Rena Owen, who is currently on Siren. It's a great series about mermaids, and she gave an unforgettable performance in Once We Were Warriors. And the reason why she challenged me to, the reason why my working with her was really transformative is that she taught me the importance of preparation. Like, I'm talking about dogged preparation. I'm talking about like really preparing every line of dialogue. And she also taught me what good acting is. I really didn't know what good acting was until I met her, and it's magic. And I only had to, I only gave her direction 3 times because we were talking about what was going on in the scene and she would deliver. And there were only 3 times in the course of this film where I said, oh, can you try it this way? And she said, yeah, that sounds good. She did it and it worked. But what she taught me was this: when you have an actor or actress who is giving you what you want, stay out of their way. Give them that space to share their gifts with your audience. Give them space. Let them play. Give them the freedom. Don't be directing people like a traffic cop. Give them the freedom to shine and give them their space. And let them make choices. Let them make radical choices. And let them play. Rena taught me this stuff. She taught me to be more relaxed, and she told me to trust my intuition and trust my gut. And ever since working with her, I'm much more relaxed on set, but I'm also more demanding of my actors.
In what way?
I push them more. I push them more, where I'm not satisfied with a good performance. I want a great performance. And I used to coach football. I coached football, middle school football, and my job thought being a football coach was getting the best performance out of my football players. I had to do that same thing when I'm on the set. I need my actors to achieve something they never thought was manageable as an actress or actor. Rana taught me that. I had a ceiling for what my expectations were for my films and especially for my performances. Rana said, that ceiling is way too low, Alex. Get rid of it. We can go much higher together if we relax and go by our instincts and our guts and we don't have anxiety and we prepare. Because, you know, people have anxiety when they do not prepare. If you looked at the debates the other night, I'm not going to mention names, but there were certain candidates that were not prepared and they had anxiety and they were stumbling and they weren't finishing lines. Preparation is everything. It's another thing Rena Owen taught me. So I'm a lot more dogged and a lot more disciplined of a director because of Rena Owen. Thank you, Rena. Zuwas maasi, Rena.